Hello kids, how are you? This is Teacher Irene. Welcome back to our class. As a grade 5 pupil, before pandemic, there are many things you do in school and this time at home. You are learning at your own pace and time at the comfort of your home. Some of these things are done often or always. Some are done rarely. In this learning activity sheet, you'll be able to learn and use adverbs of frequency. These adverbs are necessary to express how often your actions are done. So come on, let's start exploring about adverbs of frequency. Quarter 1, Week 8 Learning Activity Sheet number 11 is all about using adverbs of frequency. Specifically, after working on this learning activity sheet, you should be able to first define adverb of frequency. Second, use the different kinds of adverbs of frequency. And the last one is to express one's action using adverbs of frequency correctly. Turn your learning activity sheet to page 2. Let us review. Let us have first a review on the kinds of adjective. So let us have this one. Identify the kind of adjective used in each sentence. Choose your answer from the given choices. So we have the compound adjective, demonstrative adjective, descriptive adjective, possessive adjective, and proper adjective. Okay, so let us have number 1. Japanese cars are wonderful. The adjective used is Japanese. Okay, what kind of adjective is that? Proper adjective. Very good. How about number 2? Megan is reading her favorite storybook. The adjective used is her. So what kind of adjective is that? Possessive adjective. Correct. How about number 3? I wore t-shirt because of the warm day. The adjective used is warm. So what kind of adjective is warm? A descriptive adjective. Okay, very good. How about number 4? I enjoyed our 2-month summer vacation. The adjective used is 2-month. What kind of adjective is that? A compound adjective. Very good. How about number 5? We found all these shells at the beach. The adjective used is this. So that is a demonstrative adjective. Correct. Great. That was about our previous topic. Let us now proceed to our new lesson. In daily conversations with others, people use words that describe how often certain actions happen. These words are called adverbs of frequency. Let us read the passage, then answer the questions that follow. I'm Anna. I am a grade 5 pupil in Baligang Elementary School. As an eldest child, I often help my mother do household chores like cleaning the house, watering the plants, and washing the dishes. During my free time, I sometimes read my books. So who is talking in the passage? Yes, Anna was the one talking in the passage. So what does she do as an eldest child? She often helped her mother do household chores. Very good. So what does she do during her free time? She sometimes read her books. Okay, correct. How often does she help her mother do the household chores? How often does she read her books? There are 6 main adverbs of frequency, and they differ in the level of frequency. Let us have this table. Let's say, for example, the subjects I, you, and we. And the adverbs of frequency: always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, and never. And the verb go to church. So we have, for example, I always go to church. So meaning 100% you go to church. So when we use the adverb of frequency always, that is 100%. You're doing that thing 100%. How about usually? That is 80%. So when you use the adverb of frequency usually, you're 80% doing that thing. How about often? That is 70%. How about sometimes? That is 50%. So when you say, I sometimes go to church, so meaning you are going to church 50%. So you're doing that thing 50%. Okay? How about rarely? That is 20%. And never? Of course, it's 0%. So when you say, I never go to church, meaning even once you didn't go to church. Adverbs of frequency usually come before an action word it describes. Just like our example, I always go to church. So the adverb of frequency use is always. So it comes before an action word go. Always go. Okay? Now that you know what adverbs of frequency are, get ready for more interesting tasks. Turn your learning activity sheet to page 6. Let us practice. Let us have this one. The COVID-19 pandemic makes us stay at home so that we can avoid being contaminated by the virus. It is also expected that you should have stayed at home and followed the safety measures. Can you give at least 5 things that you do these days using adverbs of frequency always, sometimes, or never? So you're going to give at least 5 sentences. In your answers, there are actions you do always or often, sometimes or rarely, or never, or not at all. With this list, do you think you're able to stop or help stop the spread of COVID-19? I hope so. Let us always remember that the adverbs of frequency are words that describe how often certain actions happen. The 6 main adverbs of frequency are always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, and never. Okay, turn your learning activity sheet to page 4. Let us practice more. So what is the direction? Answer the questions below using the adverbs of frequency: always, often, sometimes, rarely, never, or not at all. Write your answers on the blank provided. So for number 1, how often do you answer your homework? So you're going to write a sentence about your answer using the adverb of frequency. How about number 2? How often do you play with your friends? Again, you're going to write a sentence using the adverbs of frequency. You can choose always, often, sometimes, rarely, never, or not at all. How about number 3? How often do you use your cell phone? How about number 4? How often do you visit your grandparents? How about number 5, the last one? How often do you read books? So you're going to write your answer on the blank provided. You're going to make a sentence using the adverbs of frequency. Okay, very good. Fantastic! You have reached this far. You may now answer your final task. Good luck! Okay, turn your learning activity sheet to page 4 for your final task. Rewrite the sentences below to insert the adverb of frequency in the parentheses. So for number 1, Ramon gets sick. You're going to use the adverb of frequency rarely. So in our discussion, the adverb of frequency should come before the verb. So in this sentence, Ramon gets sick. So you're going to insert the adverb of frequency before the verb. So let us have again the sentence. Ramon gets sick. So Ramon is the subject and the verb is gets. So you're going to insert the adverb of frequency rarely before the verb gets. So the answer will be Ramon rarely gets sick. Is that correct? Yes, it's correct. Very good. So you're going to rewrite the sentence on the blank provided. How about number 2? She feels unwell but it does not last long. So the adverb of frequency you're going to use is sometimes. Okay. You have to look for the verb first. Then you insert the adverb of frequency. How about number 3? Arman eats healthy food. The adverb of frequency you're going to use is always. How about number 4? Julius uses his gadget whenever he is in school. You're going to use the adverb of frequency never. How about number 5? People around her wonder what her health secret is. So the adverb of frequency you're going to use is usually. You're going to rewrite the sentence on the blank provided. Okay. So that's all for our learning activity sheet number 11. Thank you so much to Sir Atondo and Ma'am Higo for the learning activity sheet. Thank you so much also to my video editor, my ever beautiful niece, Ate Tintin. Thank you so much. So thank you so much kids for watching all my video lessons for quarter 1. So this will be the last lesson for quarter 1. So see you all for the video lessons for quarter 2. Thank you so much. Again, this is Teacher Irene saying thank you so much for watching. God bless everyone.